following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Got it in one.
Actually, one thing people do.
Oh, yesterday speaking of 30 strokes, yesterday I finally, because of an episode of Distractable I was watching, Markiplier angled his camera down and I was able to see that he in fact in real life uses a Lady Dimitrescu booby mouse pad. It's like, that wasn't going to be part of the bit, so he wouldn't have set that up. Yeah. A thing. It's just like, for real, he actually uses one, and I was just like, aha!
I see you are a man of culture as well!
So, I just thought I'd mention that because it was brought up.
Did we break out that fly swatter mod?
One thing people do in mini golf is when, say, holes 1 through 3 are already being played, they jump ahead to one of the other holes and then just jump back.
Yeah.
So you could do something like that.
Yeah,
so
I might jump ahead so I'm reasonably close to him, just so if he gets any calls or anyone who comes over to talk.
I like
to
how
him.
you assume all Krogans are just this one guy and there can't be a single other Krogan.
He's the only Krogan I've seen on the ship, and it's him, isn't it?
It is him, yeah.
Yeah, see?
I call contrivance.
Also, if it was a different Krogan, he's probably up to no good.
On a mini golf course?
Yeah. Have you ever seen anyone on a mini golf course that isn't plotting evil?
Yes!
Orbs, cunt. Orbs springs to mind.
So yeah, and I'm just gonna maybe listen.
Roll your mini golf.
Mini golf, which would just be a dexterity.
Actually,
Well, that-
isn't mini
geometry.
golf maybe? Yeah, geometry.
No, I'll sling geometry. That was an interesting roll. I get to a 20. It is non-natural.
You're mini golfing okay, if you even care about whether you're mini golfing okay.
A little bit. Once I get there, I'm like,
It does seem to be a game of geometry and physics more than anything else, you realise.
The problem is weak Corian arms can't hit the ball good.
I don't have enough strength. I think I like this game, I think to myself as I'm playing it. And then, I'm just going to be keeping an eye on Mr. Nartag, because he wasn't at the meeting. So he's here for something else.
Do a spot check as well, actually, while you're...
13.
You do notice as you're playing that there is as things go, there's a couple of Batarians you kind of didn't really acknowledge earlier, but there seem to be, you've noticed now that they're kind of, they're not on the course, but they seem to be following him as he plays along.
He's in danger. You've got to save him.
Has he acknowledged them at any point in his game?
No, he seems to be ignoring them.
Okay.
They're probably his Aunt Car.
Yeah. Some of his boys.
He hasn't had a posse at any of the other spots, but...
Are you paying any particular attention to them now that you've noticed
I
them?
will be now that I've noticed, because I need to know if they're part of this group or if they're...
Okay, make another 2 rolls, actually, because there's 2 of them.
Are they both spots?
Yeah.
16. And for number 2, a 22.
Good. It's good that you got the higher number.
Sorry,
on the second
21.
one. Oh. Well, okay. Now it's not enough, damn.
I mean, 22.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Just, you look at that one more carefully, and then you have this brief flashback to... I saw him through Tessa's eyes.
Fucking yeah.
You're just trying to sabotage everything.
He's fucking.
He might have got his dick bitten off.
But also, damn it, what's he doing here?
This is good news because you can basically just tell Tess that they're both on the Citadel RTFN.
And then
the
have
Sarge
them
will turn them
picked
into
up.
a cube.
Yeah, but clearly he's 20 years older, so he's got a bit more grey in his face fur and stuff. But pretty sure it's the same guy.
Okay.
Tragic.
I will. The only update I'll make is that Mr. Nartag definitely has a couple of goons to the manager, but there's no point adding anything else about it because it's stuff that even with Logade's infinite ability to pry into my personal life, you can't know that because it happened in my brain.
It's alright, they're going to get off. They need to stop them there. That's it. They're gone.
A tragic mine
No, if they get
incident
off, I
from,
might follow
from
them.
the war 130 years ago.
And then as you're observing him, them, I should say in general, you see Nartag look over, like past you and over towards the entrance to the mini golf area. He's like, he's finally here. And you see a Solarian with bright yellow skin, a bit of red under the chin, and green eyes approaching.
I'll put back, just focusing on my swing, checking the course out, doing that advanced geometries in my brain, and totally not listening out for whatever interaction might happen here. I am actually doing that, just...
Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Mr. Nartag, I believe. And you are Cynical, Pharaon, Gindil, Helen, Reldon, Dorban. Oh, why are your names so long? Would you join me for a game of this strange hit the ball into the hole thing? I would rather get down to business, but if you would prefer us to parley with whatever this is, then by all means. I do not know how to play, but it looks like it is simple geometry. I will go get a golf club.
I thought he was going to say golf bat.
If I quickly make another listening device, we can turn my back to them and put it on the maybe like the wrapping of the golf club or something, just right, secret it on the shaft of the bat. I could just be like, oh, take mine, I'm already done. I think I might try that.
Oh, thank you. Interesting aquarium.
People keep saying, only one on the ship.
Only one I've seen on the ship.
Yeah, well, I haven't checked engineering, I suppose. That's where we'd be. Oh, duty calls.
Someone good.
Thank you, young Quarian.
No problem, young Solarian.
I'm almost surprised you didn't try and take him out with a golf ball.
Whack!
And just ricochet it off that and right back into his huge Solarian forehead.
I'll slip away and listen to whatever conversation they might have on the field.
On the field.
I tried to write Nartag's guy, and I've written Nartag's gay. Just gonna leave it like that.
So, have you got the data? Yes, have you got your data? Uh-huh. And I suppose you're not stupid enough to have it right here. Even if I did, what would you be able to do in order to stop me? I'm just a Solarian, and I've also got 2 men watching me that you know about. Look, let's just make the exchange. There's no need to complicate this. It doesn't have to go down like... We don't need to fuck each other over this.
He's so earnestly evil.
Very well. How do you want to approach this then? I'm assuming you want to verify what I've got, and I, of course, want to verify what you've got. Maybe we should get a neutral third party to mediate. That's a good way of doing this. We could use the lock boxes at the front desk. That way I could put my information in one, gave it to the exchange person, whatever they're called, and then they could lock it away. And you could do the same. And we could each be kept in a room until we're both satisfied with what we've got. And they won't let us out unless we both agree. Maybe something like that. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. I want somebody who... We can't just ask a random person to mediate. We can use the system.
Gonzo, walk back in there. Going, actually, I do want to have a round of golf. Grab another club. Go on. See if they're dumb.
Hi, my name's Jotek Patel. I'm a intergalactic mediator and data verification technician. Hey, how you guys doing? Just playing a little golf here.
Just playing through.
Also, I have like a lot of long-term memory problems. I keep forgetting things. I think this is like the 7th time I played golf today.
God, that's so stupidly charming. I almost just wanted to work just because of it.
Hey, we need a guy like that.
Like pretty much exactly.
A guy like who?
Who are you guys? Why am I standing here? Is that my club?
I like ice cream and sniffing children.
Oh, Mr. Biden, right this way.
I kind of want to do it, but I need a less contrived way of like hinting that I might be useful. So I'll retrieve another club, and I'll end up back over there.
Yay.
Hello again. Plans fell through. Technicians. You work on one guy's data vault, and all of a sudden he thinks he can boss you around. Need some kind of like some kind of roll.
Acting!
Noise.
Oh my god! All of the rolls I'm shit at, I get the best numbers.
I wish I could get great numbers now.
So that becomes 26. Is that a 6 or an 8? Yeah, 26.
But this is Salu's moment. His alternate identity gets to be far better than he
And
is.
then when I have to put him away, I'll back to being Shitterzalo forever.
Yep.
Wait, what did you say you were?
Warrior.
Oh, a bit of a technician. Work on a lot of data vaults and chipset information, things like that. To verify some integrity for a client. You know, spot forgeries and things like that.
Which I would never talk about because my mouth is perpetually closed. I am a keeper.
So you do data verification tests.
Yeah, well, that's part of it.
Tell me! Wraps his big arm around your shoulders.
Why are you wearing a racing suit?
Yeah, that is a good point.
They won't remember me from the old day.
Aren't you that guy? From the stories?
From the story.
Fiddle the sex toy?
Yes, that is me.
What are you doing for the next hour or so?
Playing a little golf.
I was going to play this tiny golf game, but
How would you like to get paid a lot of credits?
I do like to get paid a lot of
Where you're
credits.
trusting this random quarry who just walked up behind you, talking about data verification. Are you crazy? He's completely neutral. It's perfect. He has no idea what's going on.
He's right. I am clueless.
It's too perfect! Like he's spying on you with a listening device and you're clever or something. Don't be ridiculous. Listen, come with me.
I think I could earn you a lot of credits.
Sounds like my kind of deal.
Come on, what do you say? Cynical? Or would you prefer Doorbat? Which of your names do you prefer to go by?
Typhlosion. But his name's Cyndaquil. Man, the low game game is too easy at this.
Dorban is fine.
Come on, I'll pay him 1,000 credits, you pay him 1,000 credits. Yeah, see, it's a lot of bank just to look at two things.
Yeah, that's above my
And
normal
keep your
rate.
trap shut about them.
Oh, I have a terrible memory problem. It's fine.
But you do data analysis.
Long term.
I'm saying that I won't tell anyone. Oh, okay.
Man, I wish all the bad guys I had to deal with was this dim.
Sure. We'll hold you to that.
Yeah, if you tell, he'll track down John Carmack and fucking kill him. And eat him.
And eat him.
Come on, Dorban. Let's sort this out. We need to go to a neutral location, though. There's a good place. Let me just bring up the map here on my Omni tool. Logain's room.
Well, we could break into this one.
The
right?
Polnara suite.
The Polnara suite. Isn't that my suite?
Yes. Because of course it is. And you still haven't found the doll.
Mm.
Under the pig.
Which, based on the theming of this, will be a sex doll.
One that I probably brought earlier in the day.
Wait, I have an idea. Where you stay?
Oh my fucking Christ.
I'm down on 912.
That's probably. You mind if we use your quarters as a neutral location?
With all the sex toys all over it?
Yep.
Yeah, that should be fun. Just don't judge me for what you might find on the floor.
Hey, what happens on the temple stays on the temple.
There's
It
no-
does?
But Your Honor, what happens on
Hey,
the temple
Tiala!
stays-
Bang! Oh, sorry. Doesn't make noise.
I'll take the Solarian and this big, rugged Krogan back to my room.
Robbing handsome gun.
Yeah, he gives a signal to his men, and they follow.
Oh boy. Does he get news? And well, just take an ordinary elevator ride
Yeah.
and put some news in it.
I see what you did there.
That's good. That's good.
Got him.
Didn't see that coming.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't heard it happening.
So yeah, you arrive at your quarters.
So I'll invite them in.
Yeah.
Hey, well, what's been going on here?
A lot of fun time.
A lot of broken cock rings.
Yeah.
Shoddy
I'm
craftsmanship.
not going to ask.
Good, I don't really want to explain it. So, what have we got?
Okay, so I mean, a lot of this comes down to how much you know about what these things are. But this guy has some, let's just say, medical data for me, and I've got some programming data for him.
Right. Medical's probably a little more complicated. We'll start with that one. Get the hard one out of the way.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I still think this is highly irregular.
We're on a cruise ship, of course. It's highly irregular.
There.
So that's what am I gonna do? Look at all of you guys. I don't even have a gun.
Neither do they.
I think a Krogan needs a gun.
Yeah.
If I need the evidence to go away, I'll just eat them.
What have we got?
Make a medical roll.
If only you'd been studying more.
I'm studying plenty.
No, you haven't.
Look, I
No,
study
you
many
haven't.
things. One of those, beer.
Beer.
Hey! Medicine as opposed to first aid, I'd imagine.
That is medicine, yes.
26.
From what you can pick up, this is some kind of Krogan genealogical data of some kind.
So I need to make sure it's not a forgery as part of the work I'm doing for them, right? How easy would it be for me to also make a copy?
With
That'd
them
be
watching you?
noticed pretty hard.
Yeah. Just verifying what it is probably enough. Until I figure out exactly what it is, I guess. Some kind of Krogan genealogical information. Can I figure out if it might pertain to a specific thing?
Does the
Or is
word
it a bit-
genophage come into it?
or is it like reasonably broad? Like, can I figure out
You
what
can
the
make
purpose
another
of this
roll to try
information?
and narrow it down.
19.
It seems to relate to DNA and genes and so forth.
Okay.
Reproductive data.
Okay, so I probably context clue my way through that one. And then I need to make a show of checking that it's not fake. Probably, would this be decryption? Or, there's no specific forgery. But it could be gather info, but
It would
probably
still
not.
be medical because you're trying to work out if this.
Okay.
I mean, as best as you can.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a
You don't
specialist.
also have a specific point of reference, so
Yeah, true. 15.
I mean, there's nothing in there that sticks out as being incorrect. Like it looks like it holds together, but again, without a point of reference as to like what it's supposed to be specifically. That's just a guess.
Well, checks out as far as I can tell with my knowledge of Krogan biology and stuff. I didn't find any evidence of tampering or falsehood. Seems like good intel.
Okay. Then
Now
try
programming,
that
huh?
one.
What is it for this one?
This would be
What is
electronics for a start.
Nice. So it's just 20, so 38.
Oh, this is AI research data. With that high number and being a Quarian, you know what that is.
Oh.
So it's true they are looking into AI. You smug little eyebrow-licking bastards.
Checking for file integrity and that it's all legit. So just electronics again?
Yes.
Cool. 32.
I mean, yeah, this looks like us AI research data.
Can I pour through it and figure out where it came from? Any identifiers or locators for where any of the work was done or any name tied to it?
You might be able to pick up something. Go ahead and make a decryption roll this time.
Rolled a 2!
Yeah.
That's better. Decryption. 6. 21.
One thing you actually managed to work out, which would explain, like, wait, this can't be Krogan, right? Like, what the fuck do they? No, this looks like it's Quarian data. You managed to ascertain that it's from your own people.
Fucking course.
Can I tell if it's like old legacy data from like
Or like
back in the
Fleet
day, or if it's like new work that's being done?
I'll just tell you, it looks like older work.
Here, seen it.
Like pre the loss of Rannoch, older work, or
No,
okay.
but not. Yeah. The way it's formatted and the type suggests
So it's
probably
still post-Geth.
it's probably a couple of 100 years old, but not 300 years old. Or at least at one point it was. It might have been modified over time, but
And the other one was Krogan biodata.
Solarian handing that over might be directly genophage related.
Yeah. But we don't.
Oh well, we know it doesn't lead to anything, so you're fine.
Oh, that's some good intel you've got there. Seems to
Told
check
you,
out
Scooter.
an extra 100 years on that, then it could be really valuable.
what do you mean by an extra 100 years?
It's like Geth version 1.16.
If it was an extra 100 years old, then it would be pre the loss of Rannoch.
Wait, I thought this was fresh data.
Well, it's reasonably fresh. Not a lot of people do this kind of work. I mean, I'm no AI expert, but I mean, any Quarian can tell what that is.
You I chose somebody who was good.
Because his head is a bucket.
Well, gentlemen, I think you have a good trade.
Well, shall we just trade now, shake hands, be on our way?
Well, after you pay me, of course.
I like the Squarian.
1,000 credits. Oh, very well. 1,000 credits.
No, if you'll just,
I'm going to keep those in a separate... I guess because this Omnitool has a separate account, but I'm going to keep those separate from my other funds. That 2,000.
now if you'll just pass him the stuff I gave you and then pass me the stuff he gave you at the same time, then
Slithering grips. So I guess that's it then. I just leave now, right?
yep, seems that's the case.
All right then.
Good thing this
I'm
isn't
just
drugs, otherwise the
gonna-
guns would have come out by
I'm
now.
gonna just leave, and your men aren't gonna kill me.
Sure are.
Huh. Okay then. Bye. Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Random Quarian person who dresses like a racer and seems to know a lot about both medical data and AI data.
We learn a lot of things.
Then he goes out the door.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Here I'm leaving.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll just go, huh. I thought you were going to kill him, honestly.
Well, he gave me what I wanted, I think. And I'll look over it myself, and if he's... I suppose he could get off at Tetris.
Have one of your guys follow him.
If I find out it's fake, I'll kill him.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to do that.
Thanks for the help.
No problem.
See ya.
I'll let them leave.
He leaves. And he takes his men, including the guy who killed Tess's friend with him.
I hope the subtlety of, and we did this where you live, so I know where that is, isn't lost on you, Polnareff.
Yeah, it's not lost on me, but I'm not scared.
He's saying how I busted all of these cock rings. He's afraid.
Just flicks his dick and snap.
That
Yeah.
is how it usually goes. So I heard.
And then I compose a message for my manager. I met with a couple
I
of guys.
just oversaw an illegal deal between AI data and potential genophage.
Pretty much. While hunting for sponsors, I ran into Mr. Nartag again, and he had me verify some information transfer between a Solarian man that may or may not have been genophage related, and he received data, 200-year-old Quarian AI research data. I have since kept the funds I received for that in a separate account, and I'm documenting the whole encounter.
You get back, you are so lucky I'm not a Spectre yet.
Is that kind of AI research illegal enough to get him arrested?
Yep.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
He's right, as far as you know. But then I'd be working for him, and it might not be an
Because
issue.
if he could become a spectre and then just instantly kill you, and he's got every right to now.
You're kidding, he's too useful.
Wait, what?
That being said, if I ever have to utter the phrase, "Why am I surrounded by idiots?" and I haven't gotten rid of him, it's on me. That's
what do
part of the evil overlord rules. You can surround yourself with fools if you want, but you never get to say, "Why am I surrounded by fools?"
Before I cut back
I
to
suppose
the
I
girls
would.
who are going to have their little meeting, what is Zalo planning to do?
I'm going to post here and again man the listening devices from my bathroom because I know they're going to be meeting at the place we already have bugged.
Okay. Yeah. So, Rosa and Tiala, you are ready for.
And Rosa will have gotten tasteful Tiala's help in choosing outfit and makeup and stuff like that.
So how are we on the scale of classy to classy? Where is Rosa?
I would have made it. It'd be classy clothing. Then I'll turn around for 2 seconds, and she would put something on that,
Like a fruit hat.
just something, you know.
To make it classy.
There'd be something that just is.
Big hoop earrings. Or
Isn't that right? Or are you gonna go with it?
And then Tiala fixes it.
All right, off you go for your
I'll wear your nice business suit.
meeting. Yes, you arrive at the Apollo, and the matriarch and Chad are both there. They're sitting at a bar at the. They're sitting at that circle table this time instead of the big booth seat.
Cool. It's a nice coaster sitting there.
Here they are now. Please have a seat. He gets up and pulls out chairs for both of you.
Dip of head and deference to the matriarch.
Yep. Greet the matriarch.
Hello. I'm guessing you know who I am.
How could we not?
Good answer.
Being in this business, you have to know the really important ones.
So you're her agent?
Ah, yes, I am.
So, my soon-to-be stepson here says that you're quite the actress.
I've been attached to a few lower budget projects, but have offers for. There's a big one coming up. I think it's the working title at the moment is like Tiger, 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 and it's meant to be a remake of an older film set up in the whole Relay 316 incident. 314.
Relay 316 says I just kicked your ass into another sector.